my goodness. This filter is weird though now. Wow. It is real. Okay, let's see if I can share this. Hello everyone. Hello. It's been a while though. Please hang on. Let me quickly share this to the group. May I quickly share? Good evening, my people. It's been over 1 month I came live, if I'm not mistaken. It's over 1 month I came live. Though I do short videos, but it's a while. Good evening, everyone. How in a day? Longest time. How body? I hope we're all doing great. Yeah, I know. We're all doing great. I've been seeing comments. I've been watching people from the comment section. And it's been lovely. All those testimonies for this month alone, September. September is a month of twin triplets. Everybody's just giving birth to twin triplets. The thing just go like that. It's good. It's a great one. Now, what would they pray for? So please, as you're watching me, help me share this video. Tag, share, invite. And if you do have a question, I would suggest that you start writing your questions down. If you have a place to just jot it down quickly, and then you copy and paste when it's time for the question and answer. I don't want to hear, Sister Joy, you did not answer my own. No, just do this. Copy and paste. If you're not seeing a result you want share, I would suggest that you also put the reference when you're putting this result. All right, it's important. Why? Because some lab, they could do the test. Their reference can be 20 on prolactin. Some, their reference is 600. And so it is very, very good that you put the reference at the side. So it's not going to be like, say, I go with the thing opposite for you. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, my people. My office is echo today because I did do a lot of rearrangement here. It's echoing and I don't like this for life. Anyway, we'll just manage it like that. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mariam. Thank you so much for joining in. Good evening from Cameroon. Thank you so much for joining in. Sister Sharon, thank you so much for joining in. Now, what are we discussing today? In fact, it's like I have confused some people. Today I post these 3 herbs: the golden rod roots, the dandelion leaf, and the BH leaf. And some people are just confused. For those people who have been following me before, we usually use the pale mix, our cranberry tea, our cranberry and strawberry tea, our harmony of rose, and the Usina mix when treating infection, right? Most of you would have used that, but you are not convinced. Now, I bring this one out. Nobody wants to buy harmony of rose anymore. Nobody wants to buy cranberry anymore because you think these 3 herbs, these 3 other ones are more powerful, right? Now, what's in I think? Why my screen did dark? I don't know why, but I'm not liking this, guys. Sorry. So you think that this one are more powerful, so you don't get the other one. Now, I'm here to give you guys an explanation. This is why I decided to come live. A big explanation so you understand what you are buying. Now, these 3 herbs you see are used for staphylococcus. I'll show you. I don't show you in this picture before, but let me just turn it for those people who didn't see it. This is golden rod root. This is BH leaf, and this is dandelion leaf. Now, these 3 are used for staph. Staph is a kind of infection that's very stubborn. In fact, some people it don't enter the body system, is now affecting their skin. It's now affecting their body system. They cannot sleep well. That's what staph does. The minute you use antibiotic, you just say it don't clear finish, but it's not. I call it stubborn infection because it's one that goes and destroy your entire system. It always have a purpose. If they get purpose, wait till they enter the body. The minute he enter a man body, waiting he will target na his sperm. Motility, most especially. The way go take kill the sperm, they made enough for the speed again. Now, waiting staphylococcus they like do be that. If he enter a woman body, now the way he want to go destroy her with inflammation, now they do. So only antibiotic is not enough. This is the reason reason why we brought this one. And not to say the pure mix, the cranberry and the strawberry tea, the harmony of fruits, the Usina mix, even how powerful where Usina be, where we take a treat PID, you know they work for staff. So let me bring this one. This one where you buy, so this other threes that you buy, they are for staphylococcus. Note this, that only people who get staph will use them. If you get staph, now you go use them. If you get things like urinary tract infection, you cannot use this. Your UTI, they come from your PP. You know, the place where they pass PP. Hey, now that part they affect. Now that part they always they hold. And when they use this one, you are not treating that. The best thing when you go use, now get your cranberry and your strawberry tea to flush the thing out of your PP. So no go mistake, no go miss am. If you get E. coli, you still use your pure mix, your strawberry, your cranberry tea, like that. If you get PID, use your Usina and the joiner. You don't understand? So please, make it not get confused. Make it not mix them up. It's two different things. Okay? Just because it's powerful does not mean it go clear that part. Because the part of the infection where they affect will be from another side. So if you don't work for her. Can a man use it? Yes, a man can use it. A woman can use it. But not this that you and your husband cannot share this one. Because these ones I did are just for one person dose. And inside you get this filter. I will show you now the filter now. So those people when we say they always complain, say, I don't know how to filter my tea. You get this filter inside. You just put your teaspoon inside your bag. Inside your tea bag. You know, you get this filter inside already. You put them inside, drag it in, put them inside your water, and just let it infuse. You understand? So inside you got a tea bag already. Yes, I changed the packaging of how we use it before. So when you open, you can still close back at the middle. You know, there's that joy, the thing is pouring away. No, I want to make sure everybody save their tea. So that's it, my people. For those people who have questions, I beg, making a travel. How can I get one? How can I get your link so I can link to friends? Okay, for the page, the link is just at the corner there. If you go on the part of, I think, community, yes, you can bring friends in. If it's to order the product, I'll just, don't worry, after this live video, I'll look for your comments and I'll just give you the link. Or it's even on the page, the website where to order. But my people, now, I hope this is explainable enough. So we move ahead to what we will do today will be question and answer. The last one I did on my WhatsApp, my goodness, I could not respond to everybody. I'm not gonna lie now. That day my fingers pain me, my two shoulders like this, and so I did twister because I responded to a lot of people and there were thousands. And to tell you the truth, I not go fit. That one are the pure truth. Now, know me, I will just say, nah, that's just truth. And I told you guys I will not be able to respond to all. But for those people who have questions today, please be on making a start to they drop the question. Make her they go straight, they look for them one after the other. Which of the teas is good for heavy growth of candidiasis? If you are talking about candidiasis, I would suggest that you go and use the other teas that we normally use for the infection. Why? Because candidiasis, when you have it, apart from the itching and all those stuff, which is, some people you don't even get itching, but what you going to get now, white discharge. You need something that has positive particles inside. Positive particles means say something will go purge you, will go flush you like this. Where we say once you don't take and don't come out, it won't come out. Even the water where they remain for your body, where you think go in the pouch of your Douglas, it will come outside. So I would suggest that you go and use the pearl mix, the cranberry and the strawberry seed, the Usina mix like this. Those one you go use them. Not be this type you go use, not the one for the staff. All right. So I hope that one is explainable enough. I did fiber surgery last month. Which tea can I take to avoid regrowing? My sister, make I tell you the truth. This one is not by selling teas. The reason why a woman have fibroid in the first place is the hormones. And if you not fix that hormone, now they make the fibroid regrow again. It is a lot of mistake that so many women do. You know, when you don't do the operation, they'll tell you, say, go home and try. After 3 months, start trying. But when you dey start trying and you're using things, take for example, your hormones are imbalanced, your estrogen is so high, and you're using things to boost fertility, things that contain vitamin B, probably your vitamin B level is already high because you had fibroid before. You can't dey use that. As you start to dey boost the fertility, the fibroids start to dey grow again. You get my point? I don't know if you understand though, but my suggestion for you is this. You can still go ahead and buy the tea if you want later, my sister. If you go buy and say, Sister Joy, I still want to take it, I will tell you. But the honest truth is that you should go for hormone profile test and fix that hormone. In fact, if you don't fix the hormone, I go make the belle taking in easy and fast. Because, make I give you another example. If you get prolactin, not everybody they bring milk for prolactin issue. If you get prolactin, you can't go do this surgery, finish. And the prolactin is still high. Before you go know, some people they'll come they find and say their menstruation come they cease. After you don't do surgery, finish. My sister, what's the cause now hormone? So, if you would go and do your hormone profile test, that will save you a lot of stress and the conception faster. If you know say, Sister Joy, I want to take it by force, by fire, go and get the pearl mix, detox yourself. Get green tea, get chamomile tea. Chamomile tea is to, calm the nerve. Not forgetting the operation you go do, operation is still procedure. No matter the kind of procedure what they do, it's still procedure. So you need to heal. You healing means you calming all those nerves. Chamomile tea is good. I don't know whether I know say we get chamomile they come. I'm showing a chamomile now. Okay. Now, chamomile tea is good. For those people when I don't know say we don't get chamomile, we have chamomile now. This is a chamomile. This one don't see. Wait, I use my bottle. This one I drink. Me, I love to drink chamomile in the evening because I'm telling you, with all the stress during the day, you want to find something to calm down. Especially when we done the 40s, your body will start to do you ginger. You don't want to sleep in the night. Chamomile does wonder. Anyway, this is chamomile. This is the same inside the packet. But this one is my personal use. Chamomile tea. I'm not telling you go buy the powder. I mean, if you want to use something herbal, get those things. The one where we say the flower. You see, the flower, they there. Get chamomile tea. Still use it, my sister. It would help. These 3 things I just told you, they are good. They are good. But before you start boosting, go and run a hormone profile test. Oh, all right. Next question. Sister Joy, please, I gave birth March 30 and the baby died. Sorry. The next day, since then, I have not seen my period. I've taken the pearl mix. I've taken the pearl mix, right? Orange, lemon, and ginger, and raspberry tea. Yet I have not seen my period. Now, let me just tell you this. I know something happened. It's very bad. It's something that you don't even want to think about. And you will feel like picking no the period still go. I know it's hurtful. In fact, I don't want to imagine it. It's really painful. I'm so sorry it happened to you. But one thing is this. Your body is still at the process of you just born. Your body is still a tell you say you just born. Which means normally you're supposed to be breastfeeding or something. Remember that when a woman get belly, her prolactin level go. Why? Because your body they prepare to breastfeed. You getting me? Hey. Now, some women, when they're born finish, it take them 2 years to see their period. Welcome to my world. That's what happens to me. It takes me 2 years before the period comes. And when it comes, it starts flowing normally. Now, don't get it confused. That blood when you see when you don't born finish, that will not be period. You see, that flow that you see that comes for 7 days, that they tell you to wear pad, that isn't period. That is just the blood that's supposed to come out so you don't have things like adhesion and all those kind of pain. That is supposed to, or clot inside your body. It got to come outside. But after that, 2 months later, if your period don't come out normal, my sister, don't be scared. Some of us are like that. And some of us will get that kind of body after 2 years when the period don't come. The minute it come like this, na belle. As in the minute it flows, it's pregnancy. But based on this, your case will be saying no, they breastfeed. If you want to fasten it up, and I say you got a lot of work to do. May I give you hints what you should do? Try cinnamon water. You hear me? Try cinnamon water. Cinnamon water helps a lot. Apart from the fact that it helps you, even detox your colon where you go bring all the warm wind inside your body. Apart from that, it would help you bring out any blood that is being congested inside. So try cinnamon water. You hear me? Try it. Even if you feel that cramp, say the thing won't come outside. Until you don't see that flow. Try it. And within 7 days to pour out. It doesn't hold last. Try cinnamon water. And after the cinnamon water, when you see your flow, please go and do hormone profile test so that the next flow will come. You cannot be using cinnamon every month to see your flow, or your body will get used to it and it will not come outside again. You understand? So do the cinnamon water when the flow comes. One lab straight. Go and do hormone profile test. Next question. Can the dandelion work for streptococcus? Not only dandelion, they pray. But please, small user. Small the user. Can I chat you privately, ma? Yes, you can, but you have to book for appointments. That's gone. Yeah, I've talked about her own before. How much is it, Mommy Joy? Which one? Is it the chamomilla or the dandelion? This one's at 5,000 naira. This one's 5,000 each. I had to find a way to make it smaller. In another our tea is the lowest one we sell is like blueberry mix is 6K. And I find a way to bring her small, to bring her come down because lots of people they complain, Sister Joy, like the pot mix. Now when they want to buy the pot mix, they tell Sister Joy, it's too much, and you have to make it half, small for us that can afford it. So I'm trying to listen to those kind of comments and do something in small pack. If not, I go do one bigger and then increase it to maybe 7K or so, like the pot mix. But no, it's a 5,000 naira this one. And the chamomilla too. Next one. Which of the teas is good for irregular period? Your period is not coming out is because there's something wrong with your body. Say these questions I get them a lot for this free consultation when I do, where it just pass. So people are asking me, Sister Joy, what can I use for my period? It's flowing for only 2 days. Before it used to flow for 7 days, but now only 2 days it flow. Sometimes it's even spotting. Or what can I use for my period? I spot before the real flow come outside. My people, do you know that one thing that affects your period, it's either your hormones or your iron level? See, true. If you bleed too much for period, say 3 pad, if you hold your period per day, go and check your iron level. I'm telling you, go and check your iron level. This thing, they worry a lot of African women. We are suffering from it. Even me, when they talk to in said, the first time when I step my left, come abroad. Now I'm not saying yes. They worry me too. It worries us. It's just like our normal sickness, like malaria. It affects a lot of us. So please, go and check it. If you get problem with your period, you go and check your hormones too. Alright? It's important, my sisters. You cannot continue to use things blindedly and feel like, okay, this one go work, make I try this one, make I try that one, make I try this one. No. It does not help. Your body no be experimental ground. When I would strain that word, it was say, making I go for test before I buy tea. Not be because of say I don't like money. I can come on social media and tell you, buy this tea. Don't go for test though. Buy this one, make you use. It go work. It work for some people, don't go work for some people. It's just like you're chasing money. But even if you won't buy the teas, you know exactly which one you're buying and for yourself. Even if you don't get pregnant, you feel changes in your body already while using it. Now making that they see most people with testimony will come and I feel like, oh, Sister Joy is like magic. My sister, it's not magic. It is doing the right thing and adding prayer to it. Because we dey pray. Every day we pray, we ask. The second part of the work, are you doing it? You dey do the right thing? We hope, we ask God, but are we doing the things towards no, the thing what they ask for, they do the things to collect that thing what they ask for God. It's important. So please, my sister, go and run a hormone profile test. All right. I've talked about this. How these questions come? Hey, people just throw me stars, my darlings. I'll call your name later. Make her quickly finish this one. Sister Joy, I'm having serious bleeding during period. Though I have fibroid, but I'm not sure it's fibroid causing it because it was 11 cm. I was not bleeding heavily, but I used one mama's herb before she died, and it reduced to 6 cm. Please, what's the cause of the excess bleeding during period? Please check your iron. Check your iron. You have to check your iron level. And if you're bleeding and feeling dizzy, you need to note this, that when treating fibroid, there are two things you have to put in mind. Two keys where you need to put in mind. The fibroid not go shrink if you not bring that, in most cases, estrogen. Estrogen is like, I don't know what thing happen with estrogen and women body, but in most cases it's estrogen. If you don't put the hormones in balance, or probably check your iron level, it affects a lot. And then I notice that people who get fibroid, they use folic acid. It's funny. I notice a lot of you don't use folic acid because you are told that the folic acid would increase the fibroid, right? But that is not how it works. In fact, not be so it be. It's all wrong how you think about it. If you get fibroid, what you do is check your vitamin B level. If your vitamin B level is okay, you can use your folic acid. If it's low, you can still use your folic acid. If it's high, then you don't have to use the folic acid. You understand? Making and stop today deceiving ourselves saying you cannot use you need your folic acid when you're trying to get pregnant. If a folic acid does more after you are pregnant than when you are taking it to conceive, I'm telling you, it does a lot more work. So, my sister, it can even be possible that you also need folic acid. So check your vitamin B level. All right. I went for transvaginal scan. I was told my womb is trapped under my womb. All right, this question is, I don't understand. Please help, what should I do? The womb is trapped under the womb. Is it adhesion? Are we talking about adhesion? Because anything we go gum together, now adhesion will make something gum together, technically. If we're talking about adhesion, you get nettle tea and shatavari powder. Understand? Nettle tea, shatavari powder. These two helps a lot. That is if it's adhesion, no. Not this womb, go under womb. Check the results you have and see if it's adhesion. Alright? Before you go use that. I just need to understand it's an adhesion. Okay, let's see where we are. Hang on. This question I have seen. I took cinnamon and since then I have been having itching. What can I do? Cinnamon, is it the water or you went to do it with the milk? If you go do it with the milk, I tell you, I say, not be everybody that wants cinnamon with milk, they work for their body. You might be allergic to that. As far as I know. Not be everybody they feel they drink milk for this life. Now see that milk they talk about. Not be everybody belly they feel they hold. Some people are allergic to it. If you do it with milk and you're feeling the itching, discontinue immediately. After 24 hours, it will stop. You can take palm oil, 1 spoon of palm oil. Palm oil is very good. Why? Because if you take anything that is allergic or poisonous to your body system, it does help inside. So you can take 1 spoon of palm oil to help you calm it down. But don't do it again. Now I make me teach you and say cinnamon water. Put them for water. When you want to take your cinnamon, you put them for water. You understand? Alright. Next question. This question now she repeat and several times more. I have answered you, Sister White. I have answered your question. It's been posted several times and I have answered it. Okay. What causes spotting after fertile days till your meses? I did hormone test. It was okay. HSG. I did it as well. Both tubes are blocked and hydroslaphics. So you have blocked tubes. You're bleeding after your period and they tell you hormone profile test is fine. Weird. I would suggest you go and check the full thing. You know, some people go for hormone profile and they will do some of the hormones and don't go do others. Take for example your progesterone. It might be one of the reasons why the spotting is coming. Or your estradiol. Because I would understand if you tell me, Sister Joy, I spot only during my ovulation for 3 days, for 4 days, and it comes out with mucus, pink blood with mucus, totally fine. Because some people, they come ovulation with blood. You get me? But if you come the spot throughout till the next period, this one not good because you know the woman not get belly. You understand? Even if pregnancy happen, the spotting can just get it. So, 2 assignments: check your progesterone and check your uterine lining. This one you can check it with a scan. See if it's thick or thin. Because if it's thin, it's also good. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 assignments. For the tubes, you need to watch the recipe on the page. We have a recipe for block tube on this page. Just type recipe to unblock tube on the search button on the page and then you will see the video. I don't post that several times so you will see it. Guys, we have this is stuck me for like 15 minutes. What? Guy, what's happened now? I have my network all good. I get Wi-Fi. I get data. So I'm not supposed to get this while now. What's they happen now? Maybe this people get sense. Anyway, the weather did bad all over the world. So, mommy, when someone has fibroid and you are shrinking it, but you are not seeing your ovulations, so what do I use for ovulation? When you're shrinking it, did you check your hormone? And I'm not saying this thing where I mentioned hormone. It's something you cannot jump. Because if you jump and you go still meet them. Did you check your hormones? It's possible that that's why you're not ovulating. You understand the thing that say fibroid not supposed to stop you from conceiving. Except if it's too big that it's even blocking your womb. You understand? If it's not big like that, then you can still conceive. But na bed rest you go there. Let me say your husband collect work for that month. Throughout till you reach 9 months. And I'm sure it's all worth it staying on the bed rest. You're going to enjoy it for 9 months. So if you're not ovulating, darling, I would advise that you trace your step backward. Go back to that hormone and fix her. All right. Please, I need tea. I'm in Dubai, darling. You can order from our website. We have our distributors. Making I give her website or the distributor number. Mr. Joy, why am I having hotness of the body at night after ovulation, but drop in the morning? No, it's not hotness of the body. 2 things. It can be that you just have this little increase of temperature when you're ovulating, which is totally normal for some women. Or it can be that your FSH and your LH is high, which are hormones that controls the egg in our body. It also controls a man, the sperm will release. If your FSH and your LH is high, that one need fixing. No? If not just your temperature, which I will advise when you test yourself when you ovulate, take your thermometer, put them under you, test and track your temperature, see how it goes. If it's still normal at 36 degrees, 37, you don't get wahala. You don't get problem. But you still feel that, little bit of increased temperature within you. It's not a problem. And if you are ovulating, you're seeing 2 red lines. Still don't worry. No wahala. It is just normal. In fact, it is your progesterone that is taking all over your body. It happens. But anyway, I go advise you to check that FSH and LH and do that little tracking. It helps. It's just to know your body temperature. It does help. What of someone that has 3 infections, PIV, staph, and candida? What tea would they use? You can start with this one. You can start with the golden road and the lion pH leaf. When you're done with that, you can't go back, go retest the infection. If, should in case, now only candida remain, then you can get the tea if you remain. Because I'm sure that staff now start all the work. All the work now staff. So you can start with the strongest one, which is staff. Please, Sister Joe, which other tea can one take together with omega capsule? Omega juice plus. Which depends on what you're treating, darling. But you don't go take the 2 at the same time. You will definitely have to finish your omega before you go take the tea. Except you want to just have the taste of tea in your mouth and maybe feel calm, you can use chamomile in the evening. Because chamomile, that one you can use it before you go to sleep. So if you take your omega after food in the evening, that will be around that, let's say 7-8 p.m. Okay, you're done eating food and you eat that one for breakfast. And chamomile you take them for like 10 o'clock. Hey, it will even help you digest your food while they will sleep. You know, that kind of thing. So, next question. Sister Joy, I gave birth to my daughter till 2015. Since then, I have not conceived. Have you gone to check your hormones? Have you gone to check your hormone? Please check if you have not. Have you gone to run a scan? It's important so you go do scan. Scan, hormone profile test, infection test. These 3 tests are the primary tests. If you never go do test at all, you have to go and do it. And if you don't do those ones already, you never go do HSG to check your tubes, you need to go and do it. These are like from one step to another. The primary one you're going to, the secondary one you're going to HSG. You get it? Please, can I put the prepared block tube recipe in the freezer because I don't have a fridge? And sis, what I would suggest for you is you doing it every day. Because if you put it in the freezer, it will become ice. You know, it will become ice. And when it becomes ice, the water from the ice, well, I think you will have to melt and you just have to do a boiling. But you get extra water for inside. That's the thing. Every time you put something in the freezer and you get frozen, it has water packaged inside. So that means the second time you have to warm it, you have an extra 2 bottles of water inside again, depending on the quantity. So my suggestion would be like, do them every day, drink them every day. Okay, I've talked about this. Please advise what to do after laparoscopy surgery to conceive fast. Hang on, you have to heal first. Do not jump that part of getting healed. You have to heal. And when you're done, just go for minimum test and see how your body is. I'm sure your doctor will book you for a scan or an HSG. Depending on the kind of, it's a kind of surgery because laparoscopy is a surgery. Depending on the type of what you went to do, you get the point. So depends. Some will say after 6 months before you start trying. Some will tell you after 3-4 months, but depend. See, I would suggest that maybe you sit down with your doctor and ask exactly when you should start trying, because you don't want to get things like adhesion after surgery. You don't want to do that. No. So it's advisable that you ask your doctor this question: when are you supposed to start trying? Because me, I don't date there when they do the surgery now, so I don't want to use your body to do kele. People they call it kele. Yes, now my sister. That's how it is. So you're supposed to ask, when are you supposed to start trying? If they tell you 3-4 months, then I would suggest that you go and run few tests. When you're done with the test, you can come and we'll arrange something for you. That's Shobanka. Okay, next question. Please, Sister Joy, what causes spotting after fertile days? Okay. I think I don't talk about this one. For those people watching me from the other page and group, please, me and Novesma talk about this thing because I notice a lot of people, when they drop their questions, I know they see them. If you know you're watching me from the group or from my other page, please, if you want to put your question, just drop it on the main page where I'm doing this video from. Else, I will not say the question. I can never say any question from the group comments because the thing is just like shared directly to the other group. So please come to the main page and drop your question. It's been unfair. I know they couldn't see that thing. Now when I finish live video at the scene, come to the main page and drop your questions so I can see your questions and give you an answer. All right. My prolactin is okay, but still having breast discharge. What you need to do is take cabbage leaf, put them for fridge, put them for your breast every 2 hours, and then stop Oga from sucking breast. The other day I made a post and I was telling women at the time, I said, make you stop Oga from sucking breast. Some people say, Sister Joy, if you don't suck, I go tell which heaven. Find another G spot. You didn't hear me? Find another spot. If not the way they put mouth, now they cause the wahala when you know they get belly. Find another spot. A woman, they get more than one spot for body. You understand? The one way they enter your brain and the one way you take no man from the beginning, which is breast. I'm sorry, I'm bringing blood, but it's the truth. A lot of women don't know that we have several parts in our body. And some women stick to one because that one they take open eye, ma put on like that. That one they take start the thing, so it's used to them. They don't find that spot. See, let me tell you. If you want to, you can, tell your husband to help you. There are other spots in your body that can really make you reach that level than just chuchoing. You understand? So please, tell your husband to stop sucking your breast. Because if it's for the knacking part, better go and buy love potion. Maybe it's in they wire you for bottom. So you don't need the sucking of the breast part. You understand? Go and get love potion. Let the thing wire in between the both leg. It will be like the negative and positive side. They touch. And then the thing will be connected. But please, remove the mouth sucking for now. Let a child come to the world and suck. When he suck, remember for a papa. That's what they do. That's what our people they do before. Not be put to mouth. In fact, I'm sure our great-great-grandmother, them, that time when they do, I know they put my for breast, so they would just open leg, knock the thing, mama and papa style. That is it. So please, let's try to adapt. We could try to change. Now for our own health, it is always painful when you sit there and you reason how many years you've been married and you've not yet conceived. It's worth the sacrifice. To cut an adult man breast from mouth, it's worth the sacrifice to have your own picking. In water. You even water remain. What are we talking about? So, sis, I hope you help. Next one. All right, let's see. Good evening, ma. Please, what can cause one not to ovulate? A lot of things, so my sister. No egg, infection, blocked tubes, ovarian cyst too, which is the follicular cyst. Now when they come every month, they go reappear, it go disappear, it go come. That one. Hormones, adhesion, endometriosis. Look at the name there for you. My dear, you need to go for testing. When you go for testing, you're not the one way it be. And then we can sort it out together. Mr. Joy, how can I chat to you privately, please? My darling, it's just small. My WhatsApp number is there. On the page, just click there. Click on the WhatsApp number. It will take you directly to the WhatsApp. When you reach your WhatsApp, you will see this automatic message where it comes me to say, you need to book for appointment. Just follow the message. Now, automatic message. If you don't say you don't pay before, you'll be person you don't register. You don't register with me. I'm not talking about 1 year ago, 2 years ago. Because some of you now go register and I go just lose up. Now just abandon me for road. Maybe now friend go tell and say, hey, there's one place here. You guys will not message me again. For the next 1 year, I'm not going to hear from anybody. After 1 year, when I don't go try from that place, now come and meet me. Mr. Joy, I am back. If now 1 year ago, my day you go repay again. It's not because I am wicked. It's because I need you to understand that when you're doing something, you have to be focused. You understand? So if you paid 1 year ago, 2 years ago, darling, you could pay again. Not be about wickedness here. Don't get me wrong. I used to do this consultation for free before. Before I used to do it free, call people for free with my data and do everything. And I noticed that a lot of people don't take it seriously. So I decided to put money. Let me go they call people. Let me go get picking for back home. My baby, is this small data. I will breastfeed picking. Put picking for back. They call people. They not go answer me. Tell me, I'll call you back. I'll call you back. I'll call you later. You will call me for night. So I decided to put money because I need serious people. You understand? So if you abandon me after 1 year, you come back, you go pay. I am not wicked. Because the 10,000 naira you pay is not enough for the data. Moreover, you pay it, I be the one to call you. Now me they call. Everybody who pay for consultation, I me they call. And you know, the call alone, for that one time we will do, the 10,000 naira, you don't go for 5 minutes, we'll start to talk. So you understand me. Now you get the thing, you do the appointment. If you want to use the link to book your days, book your days. You cannot use the link to book your days, you just do your payments. And then I'll give you dates. When they're available, I'll call you. That's why it be simple as ABC, my people. I am not wicked, seriously, my people. It's just, I noticed that we adults, when we have to follow serious things, there are things that we need to put our money into. When we put our money into, we go this serious. Because you go reason and say, Kai, this money now just put into this, no, so we'll be serious. You understand? That's so it be. When can one use cinnamon to clean the womb? Is it after period or before period? It is before period, my darling sister. Just before your period. Don't use it during your ovulation. No. I use it before your period. Next one. Does Omega Juice Plus also serve to balance hormone apart from positive mode? Your Omega Juice Plus balance other hormones like your FSH, apart from the part that is doing prolactin work, because after you use your parsley and your CH, you need it to balance prolactin. It also helps for high FSH and LH, which lead to menopausal symptoms, which put women in early menopause. Like this. You see, when they go hospital now, you say FSH is high, LH is high. The next 2 months, you go and check your egg, they tell you to come for IVF. Not this, that the minute your FSH and LH is high, you need to work on it. So yeah, it does help. Your positive mood is totally different. Your positive mood would help you increase what is low. You understand? It go increase them. It not go bring wetin dey high come down. No, it go take wetin dey low go up. Take for example your thyroid. You go take wetin dey low, it will go up. You understand? It will not take what is high and bring it down. You getting me? That's 2 different things. Okay. Sister Joy, after I treated high prolactin and FSH with parsley and CH leaf, Omega Juice Plus, elderberry and blueberry, my prolactin is now 21.58. Oh wow, range 29.2. Hey! Now what we talk with this now? When you say you bring something that is high and give them down. You see? And FSH is 6.30. Just please, what do I do next? Now, from this range, it means that your FSH is still high. Your FSH is still high. There's a little bit of high there. Now, if you know you've not finished your Omega, continue on it. If you know you've finished it, I would advise that you try chai seed. Because just a little tiny range. Just small thing remain. Just to come out. Eradicate out. You get my points? Next one. Sister Joy, I beg answer me. Did transvaginal scan? I was told my womb was trapped under my womb. Yes, I respond to you now, darling. I told you to use nettle tea and shatavari powder. I don't know if you understand the first time when I tell you, but I did tell you to use nettle tea because I say I don't know whether na adhesion or you can see because I know they see the question finish safe. Okay. All right. It's trapped due to endometriosis. You got your nettle tea, my darling sister. You still got your nettle tea there to use. Make sure you detox yourself, which is important. And being trapped due to endometriosis, it means there's adhesion there. It's caused by endometriosis, but there's adhesion. You understand? So use your nettle tea and your shatavari powder. Next one. Mommy Joy, good evening. I'm taking folic acid and it makes my back to pain me. But I'm having fibroid. And I don't know if the folic acid is affecting me just because of the fibroid. Now, like I said before, you have to go and check your vitamin B levels. If your vitamin B level is okay, you can continue with your folic acid. But if you're not okay, you need to cut them off. You understand me? You need to cut them off. Sister, good evening. What makes someone bluff before... Hang on. This question. Before menstruation. You get bloated. If you don't have fibroid, you don't have ovarian cyst, you don't have PCOS. You get bloated because there is something, a gland under your pelvic here that will push itself up, and then, you understand? When it pushes itself up, it will push all your intestines themselves come up, which causes a lot of people to bloat. I did bring that video. I take it from one doctor page because you know that I want to explain it. I don't get all these medical videos or medical things to start showing now, explaining to you. I don't get biology lab for here. But there's this video I brought explaining to you guys how your menstruation works, especially for those people who get bloated. There's one thing like a gland that comes out and just push everything. Oh, it's funny, but it's not funny because this bloating, they cause pain. Yeah. This bloating, they cause pain. The minute you're bloated, you start feeling discomfort. Some people say no go feel shit. Some people no go feel peace. Yes. So what do you do in this case anyway, since it tends to happen if you don't have any of the things I mentioned before? You can just use green tea. Before your menstruation will start green tea. If you don't use green tea, use this. I'm coming. Okay. Hang on. Alright, see I'm here. This Egyptian sativa seed, I did show you guys one time. Then that's what I find with that. And I just manage my team. Small, the remaining one. I tried to get another one now, which is this one they brought again because it took me time. This one is from Egypt though. This one is the Egypt one. But you can get it from any herbal shop. Now this is blended already. I like to take it. You can mix it with pap. You can do it as tea. You can mix it with anything. Your smoothie, whatever you want mix it with. It they help too. Make I put on one, make I go snap. So now go buy. They come. Hang on. Is this supposed to come like this so you can see? How do I turn it? Here. So for those people who want to go and get it, you can get it, and use it. It does help. It helps a lot. A lot. It helps. Even the pain that you get during the period, when the period starts, you don't get it. I do experiment for it the last time when I buy them. I did a video. Immediately I received it, I did a short video. So if you never watch it, I beg, I would suggest that you go watch it. I did a short video explaining it. In fact, I took it because I wanted to use it on myself. I've been waiting for it for like 1 month. And I wanted to use it for myself. So I did a video and I showed you guys. So if you never use it, if you go buy them, it does help. Next question. What have you done concerning the hydroslaphics? The hydroslaphics, you just use blood to breastfeed. Hang on. This question. I enjoy your show. Thanks, my sister. Good evening, Sister Joy. Please, what causes spotting after fertile days till my period? Okay. I think I've talked about this, right? Yep. We've talked about the high prolactin. Okay. We're almost there for 1 hour. I want to see whether I can take all the questions before I go. After a high prolactin, I went to check back after a treatment on high prolactin, I went to check if the prolactin is fine, and it was confirmed fine by the labor test. But I still have breast discharge. I did talk about that. Go and use cabbage and cabbage leaf, put it in the fridge every 2 hours. Sister Joy, please, what can one use to induce ovulation? You can try the blueberry mix and the elderberry tea. Please give it a try before you give up. Give it a try. Sister Joy, I'm having itching and yellowish discharge. I've treated myself severally, but it keeps coming back. Please, darling, don't you think that is infection? It could be, especially if it keeps coming. Did you go for infection test? Yellowish discharge, it keeps coming, itchy, it's staph. The possibility of that thing becoming staph, of course, is plenty. I'm telling you. This is the reason why they try to explain to you and say, you understand, we have staph, they for disturb you. They're totally different from where UTI, they disturb you. It's two different parts. I would advise me go do infection test too. Even if you go come buy herbs, go and do infection test to know which kind of infection it is. And note this, that you still need to take antibiotic before you will start this ones. So Biko, go and run an infection test. Please, it's important. Sister Joy, can a breastfeeding mother take juice plus capsule? Now, it depends on how many months your baby is. Depends on how many months your baby is. If your baby don't reach like that 1 year, if you take them. Because it's full of nutrients and your baby is just taking those nutrients. Why? I did it with my son. You know, see me I did breastfeed you 3 years. Hey, so if you know you cut off 1 year, just manage your thing and hold on and then you start. But if you're going to become a champion like me who will breastfeed 3 years, then you can still use it now. Why not? At 1 year, your baby is already needing some vitamins that they cannot chew, and they take it from you. So yeah, depending on the age. Let's see. All right. Please, Sister Joy, I have a WhatsApp number. I really want to talk to you. My WhatsApp number, it's on the page. Sis, if you just go on the number section, or probably you log out of this live video right now and try to log in into the page again. When you log in, you see at the beginning like this. When you log in, you will see something like this. Hang on, let me view it as a. You'll see something like this. So just underneath here, you see our website to order and my WhatsApp number. Just there. You see, my WhatsApp number is there, the website to order, the email address, everything just there. So when you just come into the page, you will see the details. It's very, very easy. When you click on the number, it takes you directly into WhatsApp without having to save it safe. You understand? My period flow for only 3 days. Is it normal? What can I do to increase the flow? It depends, darling. If you're born, since when you're born and you've been having period flow for 3 days, it's totally normal. That's if you start from beginning, since when you do CC, they come. Except if they flow that 5 to 7 days before, and then all of a sudden the thing just changed and it's now 3 days. Then it's not normal. In fact, there's something wrong. But you need to go for tests far after you wait to do. Because right now, I don't know if you know exactly what they have for your body. I can't just prescribe you herbs like that without actually finding out history. So, suggestion, go and check up. Please, sis, is it possible to be pregnant immediately after ovulation? My breasts hurt really bad and I'm scared. I'm scared to remove bra. Took sunflower seed and some mucus. I don't know if I'm pregnant. Thanks. Secondly, does fibroid stop ovulation? Alright, like I said before, it depends on the size, alright? And depends on your hormones, why you have the fibroid. And if you're having this pain after ovulation, let's take for example that it's 1 week. It's been 1 week and your breast starts, you start feeling pains, or probably the nipples are so tingling. Let's go put hand like this, go be like say cold, they come your body. You start having this feeling feverish, some kind of headache, heightened smell. Darling, you might be pregnant. Good news. Now, it is possible that you will not find it in a home strip or even blood test. You get it? Because at this level, your HCG is low. So they will not find nothing. Even if they have to do blood tests, the HCG has to be from that 2 weeks to 5 weeks or to 4 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks, 2 to 5 weeks before they can find it. And for your strip, it uses a very high HCG. In some cases, when you choke it inside the urine and do it, you might see one red line and the other line. If you not get glasses, where person fit see from Niger to Ghana, you might not even notice that you're pregnant. Understand? So what I go advise you to do now, just calm. Take calm. Just give her 1 more week. Give her 1 more week. What would it cost you to wait 1 more week? My sister, it will cost nothing. But at the same time, take care of your body. No too much stress. Bed rest. Try to put yourself calm, because at this stage, it's what we call that the egg, it don't go where they call, like a bouncing place. One place where they call bouncing castle. You go there for 1 week before you can't transfer itself to the womb. So at this time, while it's on a bouncing castle in your womb, you need to be very careful. It is there in the uterine lining, bouncing, doing janglova right now. Okay. Next question. How long I done there? Never reach 1 hour. Okay, so get some minutes. Make I see. How many questions will Fisty take? Okay. Hang on. Where was I? I've talked about this. Good evening, Sister Joy. Please, I'm standing in for my wife. Can tube blockage cause menstruation? No. You can have tube blockage and you can have a good flow. Your period can come for 5 days. It doesn't cause menstruation. But if the woman has something like infection, it can cause menstruation. Now, let me try to explain something to everyone. Though bodies are different, and I'm going to try to explain these 2 different aspects. For how long don't they do this work of helping women? I notice that our body, don't be small thing with women, don't be small. When a woman have blocked tube, you try to find out like a back history. Now, some people before they have blocked tube, they would have had infection like staphylococcus, and then they've treated the infection, is not going. The next thing they will have is PID. After PID, they will start having things like cysts, ovarian cyst. After ovarian cyst, maybe the ovarian cyst will go, before you know, they will tell you, say, endometriosis. After endometriosis, before you know, they are telling you blocked tube for some case. In other cases, the women just develop hormone imbalance, ovarian cyst. From ovarian cyst, the next thing you start having is blocked tube. It happens, but one thing where you need to know, say the source and the infection. Your infection is what causes your inflammation. And the minute you are inflamed like something where injury don't dey. The minute you are inflamed, a lot of things tend to happen. Your body try to heal itself inside. Some people feel cause them adenomyosis. Why some have endometriosis, some get adenomyosis. Why? Because the body is trying to heal itself internal, but you're not helping it. So you understand, my brother, that it's possible that your wife does not have even egg issue. It's possible. She might be a young lady in her 20s. But the infection that she has that causes her to have blocked tube in the first place needs to be taken care of. Or this thing will affect her. It will affect the menstruation. You understand? So you got to work to help your wife do so. You need to take her to go do HVS, high vaginal swab, which is good because high vaginal swab tell you how many yeast is inside the body. and the vagina pH and all. I like to send high vaginal swab because it gives you like complete thing. Though you can still do urine analysis so to check the urinal part, but high vaginal swab is just like a full All right, sir. And next one. We've talked about this one. I don't know why the questions continue to repeat. They repeat itself. Good evening, ma. Please, can fibroid surgery delay period? Yes, depending on the medication they give you after the surgery, or before the surgery. Some doctors will give you medication to stop your period so that you can heal on time. Maybe the medication they don't give you for months before even the surgery itself, so you don't use them to stop the period from flowing for that particular time. You understand? So it depends. Depends. I will advise you to go and sit down and ask your doctor some questions. But I have been operated upon twice for fibroid, 2010 and 2020. I don't they try to carry belly for almost 2 years today. I'm 36 years, no child. I have been taking Clomid for 2 months, May and June, but nothing. I went for ultrasound 20th July. I saying I get cyst. He also said serum BHG, which was negative. How can you help me? I'm in Cameroon. Darling sister. Understand what I try to explain before for this fibroid issue. See what I mean now. Listen, I'm just going to be straightforward. I hope you're actually watching this right now because I don't know when she dropped this comment. I don't know how many minutes ago it is. Okay, she dropped it like 30 minutes ago. I pray she sees this. Now, listen to me. Do this. You are jumping one step. You're jumping the step that's making the fibroid come back again. And now you've done the surgery twice. You've used Clomid. Still yet it's not happened. That's a sign to tell you that the step of the hormone imbalance I talked about before, that you have to go and run a hormone profile test. You need to do it. You need to do it. I understand that most of our African countries, this hormone profile test, who they talk about, many of them know they do them. Many know they do them. I get this client from Uganda too, where they suffer. She done the work out almost all the hospital. They find which one will do hormone profile test for her. Nobody. They go tell you say they no get them, they no sabi them, they no get the machine. It's not okay. I don't know how you can do it, but Cameroon, you can't do hormone profile test. If you don't get where to do them, drop comments for one of the posts we go make. I go send you the number of that Cameroon guy what they used before. He's a lab technician, so he does hormone profile test for people who want do them either for home or you go their lab. They did Douala and they did I think Lingbe. So just go for your test. It's the first thing you have to do, so you don't go for another surgery. Because going for surgery will not solve fibroid. Going for surgery will not tell you that the fibroid will not regrow again. It will regrow again, and so it be. It's just as stubborn as staphylococcus. You understand me? Alright, guys, we have 5 more minutes and we're going. Which next question? Sister Joy, good evening. Please, can one make love with hubby while taking the blood tube recipe? And is it to be taken cool after taking it from freezer? Now, you don't put it in freezer, you put it in the fridge and you can warm it again depending on the environment you are. You understand? If you warm and again drink, just warm, not boil actually, warm. And yes, you can meet your husband. Why not? If you go for a scan, you don't get that ovarian cyst or the stuff, you can meet your husband. You never know. If the tubes are all open and then the sperm, find a way go in, belly go enter. You never know. So yes, you can meet your husband. My people, I feel like take all this question, but I don't know whether we fit take them finish because as I work out, they go up, and they get new questions. I've been here for 1 hour and I don't know if I'll be able to take them all. I don't know. Sister Joy, what tea can someone use feeling hotness all over the body? You feeling hotness all over the body is not by tea. You got to get juice plus omega capsule. Suggesting your FSH and your LH should be high. Okay. I hope I don't know how to finish all this question. Mr. Joy, if the perm makes how, what is necessary to take after period and so on? It depends on what you're treating. We have about, with these ones now, there are almost 30 different kind of teas. So it depends on exactly what you are treating. You understand? You can, if you don't have anything treating that your result is fine, you can use your blueberry mix and your other berry tea after period. But it all depends on what you're treating technically. Kind of wow. The questions plenty. Oh. Okay. I've talked about this. Sister Joy, good evening, ma. Please, can someone unclone me take blueberry mix and elderberry? No, my sister, it would just too much. It would just be too much. I'm telling you. My people, I don't know that I will finish all this. I'm not sure that I'll be able to finish all this question. But not this, that weekend I'll be here again. Please, for those people who their question I did not answer, I'll be here weekend. I'm even trying to organize this free consultation thing again, but I think on Messenger will make sense. I notice a Messenger, be like WhatsApp where they say when you reply someone, you have to start all over again and reply the person from the top. But Messenger, after you reply someone, it leave you where like the message go still there. You go feel reply the next person. You go feel reply the second person, the third person, and so on. But WhatsApp is not the same. So I've learned my lesson. I'll try to organize one again. Anyway, my people, we're going to call it a night. For those people who did not join today, please join me Saturday. I would so love to take your questions. And watch out, my people, for this week because we have a new recipe. I did a new recipe how would I put it? Few weeks back, we did a challenge for the fibroid, with green tea. Then the week that follows, we did a challenge for PCOS with the cinnamon water. The week we can follow the next, we can do the one for the staphylococcus. Then the one we follow, we did ovarian cysts. Right? Stay tuned, my people with endometriosis and adenomyosis. I already arranged a natural remedy that you will be using with whatever teas and treatments that you are using. Now, know every week we have to try a challenge. This way boosts someone. And the last one for the cinnamon water, in fact, I was shocked with the kind of testimonies we had. We had a lot of testimonies, a lot. Even the one for green tea with fiber, you see get people, they get belly everywhere. So I see and say, why not? We can do it. We can do it. So new recipe, my people, get ready. And hey, before I go, my people, I don't talk for it. Our maca, we've changed the packaging of our maca. Now, I'm just going to try to open this one because I have to show you guys how it is. This is a paper package. It's still the same amount of gram inside, but now wait, I'll go open that to see. When you want to open that, you can open it in the middle or you remove the pack, but I have to remove this one. You get cover. I tell you, I say I want to change everything. We have to reduce pollution in this world, and I will not be among people who go destroy them. So we got to change. So it has the cover. You can always cover it, after using. The powder is inside with nylon, so you don't have to actually, worry. You get the cover. So when you don't open and take your powder finish, you cover your tin and you just keep it back. You don't even have to put it in the drawer, make catch heat. No, just you can leave it on top of your shelf, your cupboard, wherever it is. Picking fall down, go open. Turn it upside down, go open. You fall down from ground, say from high. It's not gonna open. So you got everything sealed inside. It's a powder, it's not capsule, a powder inside. Okay, so I just let her know, in case you order from the distributor and she's giving you something like this, not that it's from us. Yes, we do new packaging. In fact, I'm trying to do new packaging for almost all the teas, which I will show you every time when you want to come outside. I will show you guys. So my people, we're gonna call it a night. Thank you so much for joining in. For those people who send me stars, okay. You find that too much. Shepherd Zach, thank you so much. Udwa says, God bless you. Tommy Adebayo, God bless you. Ovri Bernice, thank you so much. Ifewa, thanks a lot. Queen Comfort, Priska, Stella, God bless you, sis. I really do appreciate it. Really, in fact, I don't expect this kind of stuff when I come live. My own to just come talk because I like to talk. But with all this, it's just godly favored. Emanuela, Oladapo, Esther, Chidima. Thank you so much, everyone. I really do appreciate. And probably most of them are not even answering that question. I really do apologize. Making a no verse. And I know this our time difference thing get will be. Here is already 10 after 10 p.m. And probably in Nigeria is still at 9 o'clock right now. So it is well. My people, I got to see now very soon with smiling face. Thank you so much. Do have a lovely day and bye for now.